Today's topic is bond angle in alcohols. So all the hydrogen-carbon bonds and carbon-carbon-oxygen bonds are 109.5 degree tetrahedral shapes because there are 4 bond pairs of electrons repelling to a position of minimum repulsion. So in this one, the bond angle between hydrogen, carbon and hydrogen, that is 109.5 degree. And the bond angle of hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, that one is 104.5 degree. So why the bond angle of hydrogen, oxygen, carbon is 104.5 degree? The hydrogen, oxygen, carbon bonds is 104.5 degree because there are 2 bond pairs of electron and 2 lone pairs of electrons. So they are always repelling to a position of minimum repulsion. And you know that lone pairs repel more than the bond pairs, so the bond angle is reduced. Look at this model example. This is propanol or propanol. So in here, these are carbon atom, 1, 2, 3 carbon atom, and these are hydrogen, and this one is oxygen, and this one is hydrogen. So this is a hydroxyl group, this one is a hydroxyl group. So I want to start from the first carbon, this one. Actually first carbon, though the first carbon is this one, I want to start from here, this carbon. So there are 4 bonds in this carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 bond pair of electrons. So as there are 4 bond pair of electrons, they always try to repel one another. And what happens as they always try to repel one another, they always try to move in a position where the repulsion is minimum and separation is maximum. So all of this bond angle, hydrogen, carbon and hydrogen is always 109.5 degree, or any of this bond angle, this hydrogen, carbon and hydrogen, this one is also 109.5 degree, or this one hydrogen, carbon, or another one like this bond angle is also 109.5 degree. So I can move forward. Even in the second carbon there are also 4 bond pairs, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the all of this bond angle is 109.5 degree, and same thing is applicable for this third carbon. There are 4 bond angle, four bonds, so 4 bond pairs, and they always try to repel one another and always try to stay at a position where the repulsion is minimum and separation is maximum. But what about this part, this carbon, oxygen and hydrogen, carbon, oxygen and hydrogen? You know, this oxygen contain 2 bond pair and 2 lone pairs, 2 bond pair, 2 lone pairs, because the outer shell of the oxygen that contain total 6 electrons. So 2 electrons participate in these 2 bonds, and there are 2 more pairs in here. So you know, the lone pair, always the repulsion between lone pair, there is more than bond pairs. So lone pair repels more than the bond pairs. So only for this bond angle squeezes, and the bond angle between carbon, oxygen, hydrogen is only 104.5 degree.